Pisces, hi, let's bring you in. Pisces, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lindsay. If you're returning, welcome back. Pisces, your energy felt like kind of like a wounded animal, okay? Um, Almost like a dog that I don't want to say got kicked, but what I'm seeing, and this may resonate for you in one way or another, but I'm seeing a dog that was put into a dog fighting ring. I do not condone this, by the way, but lost the fight and knows it lost the fight and is now sulking, curled up, balled up in the corner of its cage. Now, this dog fight, Pisces, it doesn't feel like the dog owner took you and placed you in the ring and said fight. No, this was voluntary. You accepted the challenge from another dog and it went for your neck and took you down. It went for your neck because you put yourself into a vulnerable position. I'm not saying your loss is your fault, okay? I'm saying your loss is your lesson, Pisces. You got beat, all right? Accept the loss, take the L. You got beat. And I can feel that this has been a blow to your ego. You know, you were mean. Maybe some of you were mean to somebody, okay? You went low. Maybe the other person stayed high, stayed on high grounds, and that's how they took you down. Maybe instead of saying, yo mama to you, they did a 180 and said, do you want to talk about your mother issues with me? Instead of taking them out on me. I don't know. I don't know. And that was a very interesting metaphor. So please do let me know down in the comments how that metaphor resonates for you personally. But Pisces, listen, because of this bruised ego that I'm feeling here, I kind of also feel like you want to get back. You want to get back at who you got beat by, all right? Because I feel pettiness right here, you know, holding up different weapons of which ones you can use. Okay, you're trying to bring a pew pew to a knife fight when this is a dog fight. Ooh, Pisces, you're being urged not to go down that route. Okay, take this loss as the lesson. Maybe you should not have gone there. Maybe you were the instigator. And I don't know what this battle was, but it is a competitive competition type of energy. That's what it is coming out as. This could have been a freestyle rap battle for all I know. I don't know. Pisces, you could be an up and coming rapper. I don't know. You could be an established rapper that's kind of faded away over the years. And you thought this was your comeback outback. I don't know. I don't know. You know better than I do. What else for Pisces regarding this? What else? How do we move through this ego blow? Dissect the lesson. Dissect the lesson. Learn the lesson. Acknowledge that the lesson was there, you know. If ways to, maybe there are ways to improve your game, is what I'm hearing. Research. I'm also seeing a football coach reviewing video footage of last Friday's game. I don't know. I don't know. But what we're not going to do, Pisces, what we're not going to do is sit in grief of this loss, okay? Lick your wounds, okay? Lay in bed for a few days if you need to. Drink some water. But let's not sulk. Let's move onward and forward and upward. Maybe in the future, you need to learn to pick your battles, and that is what the lesson in this loss is. Oh, message. Amen. Nonetheless, merrily and simply put, Pisces, this is another notch in your belt. It is something, whether a success or a failure, has been accomplished. You did it. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much. Until next time.